Andoni Iraola is the new Liverpool manager, but he's got a tough job ahead of him. After winning the Premier League last 2 seasons and even spending more £500 million on players, and to be fair, they've been failing at even that. Because they broke the British transfer record to sign Alexander Isak from Newcastle United. With also the signing Florian Wirtz for £116 million. But regardless, there's been no progress. And that's resulted in a 5th finish for Liverpool. Just 3 points above Bournemouth. Which is embarrassing after £500 million has been spent to build a squad. But that all changes today, because this is the Andoni Iraola Liverpool rebuild. And if you enjoy these career mode rebuilds, make sure to subscribe because we've got plenty more coming. Alright, it's the first day on the job for Andoni Iraola. Liverpool has the history of keeping managers for a long time, hopefully. Things are different with Iraola. He's been given a 3-year contract. There's a lot of trust put in him. But with that trust comes expectations. In these 3 seasons, the Liverpool board won 2 domestic cups, 2 Premier League trophies. And of course, the big one, the Champions League. So yeah, the pressure is still there on Iraola to deliver from day one. But Iraola is not going to be playing a 4-2-3-1. Is he going with the 4-3-3? Which is famously used by Klopp during his time at Liverpool. That is for man defence, which he already knows best and did at Bournemouth. I think first task though is to figuring out which players fit into the team in this new system. And also getting rid of the players that we don't really need. On paper, this is probably Andoni Iraola's best 11. But sadly there is no Mo Salah and Robertson, which has left the club as a legend. So our main priority signings are a centre-back, because Konate left as free agent, so he's going to need a centre-back, a right winger and maybe a backup striker for Isak since Ekitike is injured. For our CB we went for the Dutch defender Mickey van der Ven for Tottenham Hotspur, and he's only 25 in his prime. He makes a solid partnership with Van Dijk, and for right winger position he went for Liverpool transfer target Yang Diamond from RB Leipzig, who can also play on left, and he's only 19, and for the Isak backup he went for Eli Junior Krupi, the Bournemouth young star. He scored 13 Premier League goals and have already coached him, so I see why he went for him, and for the left wing position I dropped Cody Gakpo and made 17-year Rion Gumohara starter. End of season we actually won the Premier League, and we won the Premier by 10 points over Manchester United. Isak won the Premier League Golden Boot with 26 goals, solid starts this season. And for the FA Cup we won it against Arsenal in the final, and of course the Champions League we won it after battering 4-0 to Arsenal. Well, we just equal Jurgen Klopp in both Champions League and Premier League total now, 1 more we surpass him in that trophies. But yo, what a season from the likes of Diamond, and Rio as well, and McAllister and Isak also cooked in the FA Cup, and Diamond and Isak both cooked in Champions League. But yeah, I really didn't expect him to win the biggest trophy, the Champions League. But come on, let's build on this momentum. In his 2nd season with Liverpool. This season I was about to get on a hunt to sign a backup right winger, but wait, what? Van Dijk has announced his leaving Liverpool at the beginning of this season. Makes sense, to be honest. He's 35 currently and going downhill with his overall. We needed a solid replacement to continue the partnership with Van der Ven, and he went for the PSG defender, William Parcho. And we signed a backup right winger Jared Bowen from West Ham for additional players in the bench. Alisson also left as a free agent. Let's get through the season and we won the Premier League again. Isak scored 22 goals, but Erling Haaland won the Golden Boot, won the FA Cup. Isak and Rio stepped up in the FA Cup. We also won the Champions League against Real Madrid, that's a back-to-back Champions League trophy. Isak won the Golden Boot with 13 goals, Rio scoring 6. And that's a treble in a row. Season 3. We are aiming to retain our momentum without not changing anything in the squad. This is Iraola last season with Liverpool. Depends if Liverpool we renew his contract on let him go. By he does it again this season, I think they renew. We promoted our 17 academy player Martins, and he's the only additional players to the squad. With Hugo Ekitike back from his injury. We go through to the end of the season. We won the Premier League, and it's 3 times in a row. This one was tight, only 3 points above Manchester United. Isak lost the Golden Boot again to Haaland, scoring 25 goals. Milos Karkes stepped this season. We won the FA Cup again, making it 3 in a row. Isak stepped again, scoring 10 goals. Rio and Diamond also stepped up. In the Champions League we won it again, putting 3 past Paris Saint-Germain. Isak finally got another Golden Boot, scoring 11 goals. Rio scored 8. With that, officially, we've ended up surpassing Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. And you enjoyed this takeover? Why not watch me fix Arsenal? I'll be honest, it was easier than I thought.